I'm Talanoa Kiriaho. I'm 17 years old and I'm interested in commercial construction. I'm hoping to get out of this experience as just having the feel of the environment inside the construction sites. It's helpful too, you know. You could end up building your own house, help other people that you want to help in it.
Well, showing Talanoa around two huge Wellington construction sites will be Gus Smith of Fletcher Construction.
G'day Tala, I'm Gus Smith from Fletcher's and I'm the construction manager here, and we're going to do a bit of an induction what we do with new employees, and then we'll get out on site. All right, so come this way and we'll get into it. The guy's going to do well is someone who is conscientious, someone who listens, who's prepared to take criticism and learn from that, and is a team player.
First, there's a safety briefing.
The risk is huge and safety is on everyone's mind from the time they go to work until they go home. Building a house, the only risk might be walking off a 200mm floor slab onto the deck, which there's a risk in that, but walking off a 17-storey building is huge. There's holes everywhere, there's guardrails that have to be put back up, and it's about caring for everyone else in your team, really. So Talanoa, as the collective agreement, you've meant to have a basic carpenter's kit, and this is what roofing square. You've got a level there. There's a couple of power tools there. You've got to have this apron, all right? Nice, see if it fits around you, all right?
Talanoa is going to see what it's like to be an apprentice carpenter on two commercial sites in Wellington. His first site visit is to Fletcher's downtown multi-storey office building, a 48,000 square metre building. It's put together with precast concrete and built around a substantial concrete shear core.
We're at the real coalface here now, okay? This building, it's a precast flooring units that have a columns, beams, and then there's a toppling slab put on here. There's a shear wall that the whole building hangs off. It's like a big fence post in the middle of the ground, and the building hangs off that. Yep. If you did become an apprentice, yep. During your time you'd see this building grow from piles in the ground to a facade to the tenants moving in.
The supporting columns are made by pouring concrete into an area contained by these steel walls or shutters. Time for Talanoa to get stuck in.
First of all, we need to put our oil on it, which helps release the mould from our column once it's all been set.
Every commercial job is built by a team, it's not built by one person. Some individuals can do that. If you can't work with people, around people, you're going to struggle. At the moment we have 22 apprentices on our staff. We would go and interview them, we would then go and talk to their parents, talk to the family, fully understand what they were getting themselves into, and then we would end up putting them with one of our carpenters, and they'd end up working alongside a carpenter. As the building grows, they would be in the piling doing concrete work, putting in the column shutters as Talanoa did. He would be put into teams probably every 6 months. He would then change and go into another crew and become competent at that particular task.
The shutter is now in place, ready for a concrete pour. Today, concrete is arriving for a pour that is forming the shear wall.
There's a master program that's set at day one for a 3-year job. So again, on that shear wall, we will book the concrete some 7 days before that. And so in those 7 days leading up to that, there is a quantum of work that has to happen. Otherwise, you've got to put back orders, and it's a never-ending circle that you never catch up on. Okay, then Talanoa, we're down here on the ground floor, and we've got a 5-tonne beam here. So we'll come over to Steve here, and he'll show you how to hook it up and put it in place.
Hold it there. If you put the chains on there, Tala, don't turn your back, put it straight onto here. Put that chain straight onto there. Okay? Okay, now we'll take the crane up. All right? See this here? Put that onto there. Make sure, no, the other way, make sure the chain is the right way, like that. Up like that. See that?
Yeah.
All right?
Now close it.
Close it. And the same to the one on the other end. Beautiful, beautiful, mate.
With the chains hooked up, 5 tonnes is headed skywards to the waiting columns up on the 7th floor.
So this bar, obviously this bar here, that slot, that bar, that slot, that bar, that slot, and the far one in the far hole.
Yeah.
So just basically push it away from us, coming down. That's us, okay, and that's basically one beam put in.
A BCITO apprentice learns on the job. Training both the theory and practical components can be either on the job or a combination of on and off. Paul Fairbrother has almost completed his apprenticeship, and it's an apprenticeship he's thoroughly enjoyed.
Oh, so how's your training been going?
Training's been going good. Final year apprentice this year, so it's been going really well.
Oh, yeah. So what skills do you think you've learnt from the past 3 years?
Learn a heap. Setting out, anything from framing through to concrete.
Yeah.
Commercial building's good for a very good range of skills.
This building on Wellington's waterfront is nearly finished. Inside is a large atrium, and on the upper floors surrounding it, the balustrades are being built.
Right, Tyler, the drill press has been set up to the right depth.
Yep.
Talanoa's quick to demonstrate he's right at home when dealing with timber.
Excellent. Now, I'm going to have you around here now, and you can do this end.
Pretty good stuff there, Talanoa.
What's good about the job? One's working in a team. I think everybody personally will get different things out of that, but going away at the end of the day and seeing you've done something, seeing what you've produced with your own hands, or part of that team, walking away at the end of a job and having some satisfaction about what it looks like. Talanoa, what I've seen of him, he's a kid with huge potential. He's prepared to listen, learn, and he is someone that I think any employer would jump at the opportunity of working for them.
Oh, it's been pretty great lately, yeah. Fletchers were kind enough to give me a set of tools, as you can see. And yeah, I've learned quite a lot in the last 2 days, so it's been pretty good.
The BCITO National Certificate in Carpentry is achieved on the job, and best of all with no student loan. You are assessed as you progress through the qualification, covering practical and theoretical elements of the job. The work is varied. You could work on projects ranging from single-level homes to hospitals and multi-storey office buildings. The BCITO Carpentry Gateway program gives school students hands-on experience on real building sites. A BCITO apprenticeship can lead to roles like leading hand, supervisor, project or construction management, or even owning your own business.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.